Oh, there are many things to and that my year gone by. Welcome to the Fatal Brains poetry reading with Fatal Brains, my dear friends. We have lots to cherish and reflect upon. May this new year, that within a few hours will be hearing the sounds and all the celebration. But yes, many of the things have happened. Many we witnessed wars, cries, laughter, whatnot. So maybe we could hear some, kind of touching, or the kind of uh, the poems that we could, that spreads humanity, that elevates humanity, or the kind of light that showers upon. Please welcome our our first poet, Unmesh Mohitkar, who you missed for the last. I mean, it's
Sure.
like for
Thanks
a
a lot.
couple of years,
I'm
you've
just
been not doing well. So please welcome with your great round of applause, Unmesh. Unmesh, has this open mic
thank
every
you.
Friday. Please join him. He's a lively being. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. And it's a tradition for me to write a New Year song. So this is my New Year song for 2024. And here we go. Kaboom! Kaboom! The lightning strikes. The rumble of the thunder, whoosh of the escaping air, exploding battlefields, lifeless, dry farmlands, desert encroaching the land, greenhouse effect affecting the Arctic, house electric bills going north, electric vehicles moving like zombie without noise, muscular guys looking down at the electric driving nerds looking up the sky, asking God to help the motorheads. Video killed the radio star. Will AI kill the video star? I know this is mayhem. Undoubtedly, our brains reach for the sky, lost in desert of doubts. We come here every new year. We hope against the hope, climbing the mountains without rope, just for the view, which is so dope. Unfortunately, the battle for peace continues within. Why? The only way to peace is war. We refuse to learn from history. Why? That it is a great mystery. Still, we hope against all hope, climbing the mountain without rope, just for the view, which is so dope. Mistakes we do, blunders we miscalculate, the truth that is an aberration. The streets or paths of fate are not named, neither they can be tamed. Riding on this path, planning about the destination, my destination, my goal, unmapped streets for targeted destination. Still, we walk along. Every new year, we hope against the hope, climbing the mountain without rope, just for the view, which is so dope. Thank you.
That was brilliant, sir. That was brilliant. Yes, we striving for the peace, inner peace battle always continues. That was a piece to, very timely.
Very
Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Yes, if you could share, you could the inputs, you could also, share your expression in
very
emoji.
positive Unmesh, cheering us despite all the handicaps we are confronting. Very cheering.
That was Unmesh. You, my dear friends, please welcome our next poet. Our next poet is a very settled being and he writes short verses. Please welcome Dominic Windram.
Thank you. Are we allowed two poems? Yeah. Yeah, great. Yeah, the first one is a poem called Bethlehem Besieged. Bethlehem besieged in the season of good cheer. Checkpoints are imposed on ragged strangers who are forced to flee from bombing. Even Mary and Joseph found refuge in a crude stable. The stars were bright that night. Now they're dead. Stillborn babies are the norm, not the exception. Children's bodies lie lifeless among the rubble. Any protesters are gunned down without mercy by uniformed thugs who, like their loathsome leaders, no longer wrestle with their angels. These dark thieves of holiness are intent on burying truth's blessed light. They are mowing lawns, cutting the heads off daisies. No spring flowers of hope grow amongst these wastelands. An empty suit have nothing purposeful to say. Western-backed pogroms pounce on the dispossessed. That, alas, my friends, is a fact. And the second poem is one about New Year's Eve. Oops, I just dropped it. Yeah. Tonight, as nagging frost conglomerates outside, we can leave this absurd modern world for a while, and then dwell among the softest feathers of grace, or the deep red-orange glow from this old fireplace, hints of inner contentment, of new hopes and dreams, of bold adventures and of endless plans and schemes, in snug settings of time-honoured seasonal ways. This room's darkness is pierced by subtle candle flame, or the fireside glows with myriad memories, as another year slowly but surely fades away. The night is pregnant with fortune's stars. What new dreams will begin to emerge tomorrow? Who can say? What awaits us in the midst of this roaring life? My visions are teeming with sunbursts and snowblasts, of sweet miracles that radiate with faith's light. What's certain is that time's fleeting shadows will pass. Oh, it is pointless to pursue dark, lonely paths. Better to discover something pure that will last. Thank you.
Thank you, Dominic. Very thoughtful and very, Bethlehem. And this year they celebrated the celebration, the bombs surrounding, when would this end? Thank you, Dominic. Thank you. Thanks for
Thank you.
coming, and yeah. Please welcome our next. Please give a round of applause to Dominic, and please welcome our next poet. Our next poet is, yes, joining us for the first time. Please welcome Ravi Chandran. Sir, please turn on your mic and video. Please. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Please unmute your mic.
Yeah, this is an impromptu poem. I went through a very bad phase when I was in my teenage years, and I wrote a poem which I would like to recite. I came across a well in my wanderings, and peering over the green and mossy side, I looked inside and saw myself. This other self, twice separated by the great divide, left me baffled and confused. How is it that I outside and the shining me within would merge once more and be whole again? I looked in vain for a bucket or rope or ladder, but found none. And I was too afraid to jump.
Brilliant, sir. Brilliant. It's a short one. If you have another one, you could also share it.
Let me come back later. So,
Yeah, sure. Thank you. That was crisp, but yes, enough for raising and spiritual longing. That's so beautifully put. Thanks for joining, Ravi Chandran, sir. Thank you. Thanks for coming, and I wish you a happy new year. Please welcome our. Please give a round of applause to Ravi Chandran, who joined us for the first time, and please welcome our new poet. Newly joined poet Nitya Krishnan. Nitya Krishnan. Yeah. Ma'am, please unmute your mic and
Hi, I'm Niyata Krishnan.
sorry.
Yes, I live in Nigeria. I'm not a poet, but an aspiring one. Maybe sometime I'll write. But I was invited by a friend to join this meeting, and I'm enjoying all the poetry being offered. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Please. Thank you. Thanks for being with us, and it could be an audience. Thank you. Please welcome our next poet. Our next poet is she's from Lahore, and she's a beautiful poet, a very lovely human being, and I should call her sister. And please welcome Sara Arshad.
Hello, everyone from Lahore, Pakistan. As all of you know, that New Year is just few steps away, and we have faced multiple kinds of sentiments in the previous year, and we can simply pray that may the things get better and we achieve our dreams for peace everywhere, at the every corner of the world, and this world will be a peaceful place for every single child. So I'm going with my poem. Although I do not write so good, but I try to write when a brother like Prasanna gives me encouragement. The title of my poem is Take Care. Heard that happy days have come. Heard that winter days have arrived. This is the day in which God is remembered. This is the day in which everyone goes to love of God. Fill your life with joy and color. Be with those who cannot enjoy. They do not need us. We need them. Because God is watching how we trace them. Happiness is meant to be shared, not to be kept. The more you share, the more it spreads. Life is beautiful. Tell everyone. The bad times are gone. The good times are here because holiday season is here. Celebrate your happiness by taking care of others. Maybe wiping someone's tears will make you forget your fears. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and happy holidays to everyone. May God be with you and your side, with hand in hand till generations and with your loved ones. Thank you. Prasanna, I have another short one, but I will recite it later, okay?
Please, ma'am, please. That was short and sweet, and yes, my happiness is meant to be shared and not to be retained.
Not to be kept. Yeah.
And self. That's just so beautiful. Thanks. That's a positive spirit. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Sara Arshad from Lahore. Yeah, please now please welcome our next poet. Our next poet is lovely, lively, and have no words. I mean, how she comes up with that, this. Yes, Juhi is what I am talking about.
Oh my God. Prasanna, if I have made you short of words, that's enough for me. Okay. So everyone, I'm sure, has resolutions, planners, and calendars up for 2024. I wish you, each one of you, and knowingly, unknowingly, all of you have been part of this journey for me for last year. So thank you. And my poem's title is Detoxify. So I'm sure you get that. I'll come straight to the poem. It goes as, "Yay, you goofed up a lot more than you recall. Beam with your smile. Glow, show, give a try. Glow, show, give a try. But now you detoxify. Mistakes take long to set up. Not that you have given up. Rise with your arms open. Rise with your arms open. Wrap, scrap, rectify. But now you detoxify. Only you know what's your craft. Only you know what's your craft, and world is needy of that draft. So allow your skill. Kindle, follow, magnify. But now you detoxify. The world is needy of that draft. So allow your skill, kindle, follow, magnify, and detoxify. Last few lines. Clock won't click a different time. We always wait for the right time to happen, and that doesn't happen actually. Clock won't click a different time, and you won't get a song that rhyme. So go with your domino. Pen it, hum it, and enjoy. But now you detoxify. Do this for the sake of role. Gotta play it to our soul. Debate self, but clarify. This is the last chance to detoxify. Short one from me.
Short and powerful. Detoxify. Detoxify. Nonsense. Lot sense. Yeah. So very well put, ma'am.
Thank you.
In few words, very well put. Very well put. That was Juhi after a long gap. In he's busy with other platforms, but yes, she really comes up. Yeah, please. A wonderful applause. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. And who's next? And now please welcome our next poet. Our next poet is, yes, of course. She's yet again inspiring personality. I mean, it's like we have to, I mean, everyone is inspiring here. So please welcome Meena Chauhan.
Hello, Prasanna. Good evening. Good evening, all my dear poets. Now I'm going to read one small poet in Hindi, poet in Hindi. December is going and coming, January is coming. So my poetry name is मैं हूँ दिसंबर. मैं हूँ दिसंबर. मैं सिर्फ कड़कती ठंड ही नहीं, खट्टी मीठी यादों से भरा हूँ. मैं सिर्फ कड़कती ठंड ही नहीं, खट्टी मीठी यादों से भरा हूँ. कुछ ही पल में यह वर्ष भूतकाल बन जाएगा. कितना अजीब सा है ना मेरा और जनवरी का रिश्ता. कितना अजीब सा है ना मेरा और जनवरी का रिश्ता. जैसे पुरानी यादें और नए वादों का इंतजार. मैं हूँ दिसंबर का महीना. हम दोनों काफी नाजुक हैं. हम दोनों काफी नाजुक है. हम दोनों में गहराई है. तिल के लड्डू और गुड़ से यारी है. तिल के लड्डू और गुड़ से यारी है. यूं तो दोनों का वही चेहरा वही रंग. यूं तो दोनों का वही चेहरा वही रंग. उतनी ही तारीख उतनी ही ठंड. पर पहचान अलग अलग है दोनों का, पर पहचान अलग अलग है दोनों का। मैं हूँ दिसंबर का महीना, मेरे पास सारे महीने छोड़ जाते हैं अपनी कोई ना कोई चीज। मेरे पास सारे महीने छोड़ जाते हैं अपनी कोई ना कोई चीज। जुलाई बारिश, नवंबर पतझड़, मार्च सुगम संगीत। सुन का पारा छूते छूते रह जाता हूं मैं, सुन का पारा छूते छूते रह जाता हूँ। क्रिसमस का सबको रहता है इंतजार, क्रिसमस का सबको रहता है इंतजार। बच्चे बूढ़े और युवा सब होते हैं खुशहाल। 31 को मैं हो जाता हूँ बूढ़ा, 31 को मैं हो जाता हूँ बूढ़ा। जनवरी पहन लेती हैं अपने नए साल का जोड़ा, जनवरी पहन लेती हैं अपने नए साल का जोड़ा। मैं हूँ दिसंबर का महीना, मैं हूँ दिसंबर का महीना। This is a small poetry. So, that's
दिसंबर
all.
का
महीना।
बहुत
Prasanna,
बहुत जी मैम।
Prasanna, I want to add something here.
हाँ जी।
मीना दीदी, इतने खूबसूरत शब्द और द लाइन स्पेशली आपकी जो थी कि जनवरी पहन लेती है नया जोड़ा, वो मतलब सुपर, बहुत
Thank
खूबसूरत। उस जोड़े की प्रार्थना ये है कि आशा ये है उस जोड़े की ऊपर वाला हिफाजत करे और वो हमेशा नया और सुंदर ही रहे।
हाँ, सच में। Wow. चलो, थैंक यू सो मच जो आपने मेरी कविता की तारीफ की। आई एम रियली, और हमारे सारे पोएट्स को नई न्यू ईयर्स का बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो और अच्छे साल अच्छे से गुजरे, ये मेरा है।
Thank you, ma'am. That was so lovely, and yes, your wish come true. And yes, please welcome our next poet. Our next poet is Prabha Shastri Joshula. She's yet again an inspirational. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's a wonderful lady. And she writes in Kannada, Telugu, and English as well. Yeah, please welcome.
Good evening to everybody. First, Happy New Year to everybody. Now I am reading one Sanskrit poem, then I will read Telugu poem, okay? Sajjana eva sadhuna pratayanti gunottaram pushpanam saurabham prayasthanute dichumarutam. అంటే సజ్జనులు సాధు సంతుల పెద్దరికాన్ని ప్రచారం చేస్తారు. పువ్వులు సుగంధాన్ని గాలి మాత్రం అన్ని ప్రకారాలకు వ్యాపింపజేస్తుంది. గాలికి సజ్జనులకు ఇక్కడ పోలిక ఉంది. సజ్జనులు గాలిలా సత్కార్యాలు చేయడంలో ఎప్పుడు మునిగి ఉంటారు. లైక్ ప్రసన్న. Sajjana means good people. Okay? That's. Now I am reading one Telugu poem. Name is Venukati Sargam. Means back. నేను నా వెనుకకు చూస్తే గడిచిపోయిన సమయం ఎంతో అందం చందం. ఎంత సుఖం, ఎంత సంతోషం. నా బంధువులను చూడాలని మదిలో ఏదో ఆశ, దిగులు. మా పల్లెను తలుచుకుంటే చాలు బుటబుటా కన్నీళ్ళు. నీరసపడిన జీవితం చిగురుతుందా? వీధి మూల బోరు పంపు అమ్మలక్కల ముచ్చట్లు. అక్కడే చీర బిగించి సిగపట్టులు. చుట్టూ చేరిన మేము ఓ తిట్టు కొట్టు కేకలు. మరువలేని తీయని గుర్తులు. తీయని గురుతులు. ఆ పాత రోజులు వస్తాయా? ఆ పాత రోజులు వస్తాయా? బామ్మలు తల ముసుగులు లాక్కుంటూ గవ్వలాటలు. కన్నం కూతురు పాలేరుతో లేచిపోయింది. ఇక పకలు అబద్ధాల చాటింపులు. మా ఊరి పెద్దవారిపై అప్పుడప్పుడు కోపం వస్తుంది, కానీ మదిలో ఏదో భయం, భక్తి భావాలు ఉండేవి. కాంతం 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 పిన్ని కూతురు బుగ్గలు సొట్టలు, సోకులు, పోతు పిరుదులపై వాలుజడ ఊపే ఉయ్యారాలు. అబ్బో, వంపు సొంపులతో ఓరచూపులు విసురులు, ఐసు గడ్డలా కరిగే కుర్రగొంకలు. ఇక ఇంట్లో వీపుపై పిడికిలు గుద్దులు. అబ్బో అబ్బో, సందడే సందడి. ఇంటి పెంకులపై కూర్చుని మల్లెలు కోసే నెపంతో పక్కంటి తాత నెరిసిన 2 వెంట్రుకలకు రంగు పూస్తూ ఉంటే, ఆహాహా, ముసలాడు దసరా బుల్లోడు కావచ్చు అని నవ్వులు. వెధవల్లారా, పిదప బుద్ధులు, రౌడీ మూకల్లారా పండి. తిట్లు, తిట్ల వర్షం. అదేదో అచ్చట ముచ్చట. కొత్త దంపతుల కళ్ళతో సైగలు చేసుకుంటుంటే చూసి మురిపాలు. వారిపై పిచ్చి జోకులు, ఏడిపించడాలు. జ్ఞాపకం చేసుకుంటే చాలు, ప్రాణం లేచి వస్తుంది. ప్రాణం లేచి వస్తుంది. ఇప్పటి కష్టాలు నష్టాలకు ఒక చిన్న ఊరట. ఇంటిలో మొలకెత్తే ప్రేమలు. ఎప్పుడూ ఊరంతా చుట్టుతూ కేరింతలు. చద్ది అన్నం, ఆవకాయ బద్ద, నాకుళ్ళు. ఓహోహో, ఏమి రుచి, ఎంత రుచి. జిహ్వ లేచి వస్తుంది. ఆనాటి పాత రోజులు మళ్ళీ వస్తాయా? వస్తే నేను ఊహలతో ఉయ్యాలలో నిండే కళ్ళల్లో నీళ్లు నిస్పృహతో పిచ్చి నిట్టూర్పులు చేస్తున్నాను. ధన్యవాదాలు అందరికీ. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ టు గివింగ్ మీ సచ్ టైం.
I mean, how could I sum this up? He's such an eloquent and she put it in all those things of childhood,
Old days.
no, I cannot say memories, but then kind of both amazed. That's basically about childhood memories, but yeah, the way she has put it, I'm amazed. Thank you. Sorry, it was. I'm unable to. I mean, it's like
No.
so beautiful, so beautiful, Amma. Please give a round of applause to Prabha Shastri Joshi.
Thank you very much to everybody.
Please welcome our next poet. Our next poet is Refat Wani. Refat Wani is joining us after a long gap. So please welcome Refat Wani.
Hello, hi. First of all, I wish you all a very, very happy New Year. And I wish for all of you to I hope that you have had a brilliant 2023 and wish that your 2024 fulfills all the wishes that have left undone and help you fulfill all the resolutions, everything that pertain your resolution. Thank you so much for giving me a slot on preference because I'm actually really very much engrossed. I have to go. So let me start. The title is Goodbye 2023. Dear departing year, thank you for living with me with care. My dismal, my heartlessness and helplessness, though was difficult to bear, yet you managed to successfully take its care. Departing year, thank you for living with me with care. You taught me resilience of what the past years threw on me. You carved me beautiful which sour situations had hid. You helped me shine brighter and fairer. You dignified me further. Be Loud 2023, you brought my many dreams true. Nevertheless, you got me screwed through. Agonized, dodged, and pained is what I also gained. Yet you taught me resilience and tolerance, and one beautiful truth that nothing here is true. Celebrating the coming year while seeing you off is immensely feeling heavy and hard to bear. Goodbye, passing year. Goodbye, because now I am going to receive our new one with a high five. Thank you so much. I'm
So
sorry I
what
could
is
not join in the past sessions. You know, I remain very much busy with domestic and professional life. Thank you so much for bearing with me.
Yeah, ma'am, we understand, and it's no issues. But yes, that was a soothing rendition, I would say. Beautiful, beautiful. That was Refat Wani. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Thank you. Thanks, ma'am. Thanks for joining. Yeah, please welcome our next poet. Our next poet is our mentor. Please welcome Dr. Rupali Sarkar Gaur.
Thank you so much, Prasanna. And so lovely, Molly, to see you because you said you're not feeling well. And I said, you can't stop a poet. You can't stop a poet. Now, I'm going to take up, today I normally just read one poem, but Prasanna, I hope you permit me to read two today because the end of the year and I'm feeling a bit alone. So I think this is my only way to communicate. Now, soon next year in January, in Ayodhya, the Ram temple will be built. It has been built and they'll be inaugurating it. And it's a great thing for India because Ram stands for the Uttam Purusha, the person who is the highest. We all strive to be the highest. So he strove, to strive to be something. But my poem is not about Ram, it's about Hanuman because he is the Sevak. And it is that image that always draws my attention. So he's Karma Yogi, Pavana Putra Hanuman. When I close my eyes and meditate, I see a creature of God on his knee, his hands folded, his head bowed in eternal readiness to serve the Lord. With every breath, it is only Ram. Now, the word Ram appears even in the Guru Granth Sahib 4,000 times, and the word Ram means God. It doesn't mean any person. Hanuman, son of the wind god, is also known as Anjanelu, the son of Apsara Anjana. Known for his loving care, extraordinary deeds he does dare. Swift as the winds that blow, legends around him grow. To Pavan Putra Hanuman, his innumerable devotees bow. When the best break their sadhana at the sight of a celestial Apsara, Hanuman stands strong, a true yogi of karma, epitome of immense physical strength. He is an unwavering celibate. Hanuman stands alone among the gods who act only to serve others. Bare-bodied with rippling muscles, strong arms and thighs, his leap of faith takes him to the kingdom of Sri Lanka to save Sita from Ravana. He plucked a mountain of life-giving herbs looking for the Sanjeevani to save the life of Lakshmana, dear brother of Rama. His tail set on fire by Lanka's king's ire, Hanuman flew from the ramparts, burning down the burning palace, the golden palace. To him who serves, now this is why I like Hanuman, to him who serves, I bow. The king Ram and his sevak Hanuman, the orange god. So it is the sevak. So I think that we can begin the new year with the thought of serving, of service. And Christmas has also just, it's Christmas never passes. Christmas is always there. And so this new year, I just wanted to, say something, Prasanna, that we must, it must be a year of gratitude for us, for all those women and men scientists and biotechnologists, health workers, teachers who work night and day to keep us in good health and in good, give us a good life. We have touched the Mars and the moon. Today we must build a community within community, encouraging creativity, finding our voices, connecting through the screen, hoping, healing, moving forward, spreading awareness, providing access. Forums like Fertile Brains, which brings out the best in people, must take an active role. So this is for you, Prasanna. You have to work harder this year. If we must resolve to do something, then let it be to help another person to achieve a place in the creative world. Give somebody an opportunity, just as we ourselves have received. Let's help those left behind, not be competitive. Rise to help. For this I will applaud. Who else but Prasanna? So this is my poem. There is always a new year to celebrate, year after year after year. We laugh and shout and jump and dance and chase away the old. We keep hoping the new will bring for us many bags full of gold. Dear friends, let us never forget that old is real gold. Look, this is why we are here today, filled with joy without any fear, hoping to live again this new year. There is Roman god called Janus with two faces fixed on one head. One face looks back at the passing year, the other at the year ahead. Like Janus, we too must look behind and look far ahead. The old year 2023, my friends, is alive and not dead. Our memories will pop. Our memories will never stop. The last year will not be forgot. Remember, last year we met, you and I. We saw eye to eye. We fell in love at first sight. Last year we became friends. We became so dear, we longed to be near. Praying this new year will bring good cheer. Let us not forget the old year. They brought us together and laughter and some tears. Last year, we learnt of love, we learnt to care, we learnt to share, and we forgot our cares. You, my friend, helped me wipe away my tears. My fertile brains made me a poet. Fertile brains made me a poet, and I spoke of different truths. I became an aspiring writer. I heard voices sing in so many different tongues. Today, dear friends, I carry my song of love along with yours into this new year. So, Happy New Year to my very dear friends. I really love you all. And when I look at Molly, when I think of the time you just traveled so many miles to be with us, and that is an act of love. Thank you so much. God bless you. All of you. I think I don't have so many friends that I have now. And all thanks to Prasanna.
I should thank you all, ma'am. It was such an evocative and it's like spirit, uplifting. And how could I miss, meeting you and sharing those, tidbits. I met Juhi ma'am or Molly ma'am. Yeah, of course, you. I mean, it's like. It's like if we become family. We were like together having lunch, dinner, and everything. We spent, together and those I mean, come on.
I think we should take one of those Bharat Darshan trains, and go and meet everybody.
Exactly.
What do you say, Molly?
And I mean, I could not, miss. I mean, recall. I mean, it's like recalling happens when you forget. But then have this moment. The moment that I spent with Juhi's mother and Juhi mother. She served me, and she was not knowing me, and she was like, I mean, she was not doing well. But then, oh my God, the way the hospitality that she showed up, and oh my goodness, that was really touching. And yes, that the credit not only me, I was like entire credit goes to you all. So otherwise, without you, I am not. So that is.
And I wanted to say something to my favorite poet, Prabha Shastri. She whispers something in a voice that makes me believe she's saying something very mysterious and very important.
Very important, very important. And the one thing is that Rama Vigraha Van Dharmaha, and the word use this Anjaneyulu. Anjaneyulu is rarely used in North India, and nobody, hardly anyone knows Hanuman's the other name. He's been called as, I mean, it's like
Anjanelu, yes.
Anjaneyulu, yeah.
Anjaneyulu is referred as a plural one, but he is actually Anjani Putra, so he is called Anjaneya. Anjaneya basically, so that is no, but North Indians for northern part of this thing, yeah,
Not very common, yes.
common, yeah. But
Well, thank you, Prasanna, for giving me so much time. I normally don't like to do this, but today
yeah,
I said no. The year is ending. I have to grab this time.
Yeah,
And
thank you,
to
ma'am.
listen to
Thank
the
you,
other
ma'am.
poets.
Yeah, and yeah, please give a round of applause to Dr. Rapali, ma'am. Yes, please welcome our next poet. Our next poet is, yes, where is she? Yeah, she's such a lovely poet, and last time she mesmerized everyone with her Marathi poem. Please welcome Mayuri Ghorpade.
Good evening, everyone. On the eve of New Year, one more poem for you all. And this time, Prasanna sir, I'm going to recite one of the English poems. Unfortunately, I'm not having my diary. It's in my college, and we are having vacations. So, one in English for you all. The title of my poem is "I Am No One." I am no one. She calls me her fortress, as she thinks I protect her from all the evils. But I politely say that I am no one but a normal human being. She has a lot of talent and so much courage to face all the evils through sometimes, she fails to face it. I encourage her and she calls me her savior. But again, I feel I am no one. She believes me so much that whatever I say is always for her well being, and hence she listens to me and calls me a true motivator. But again, I feel I am no one. She has all the capacities and capabilities to brighten her path in darkness too. But still, she falters sometimes, and when I stand by her, she calls me a beacon light. Still, I say, I am no one. That's it.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful, recitation and beautiful reading. Thanks for your lovely words and thanks for coming after a long gap, many again, but yes, this is so beautiful. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Yes, if anybody would like to say on react on, Ramayori ma'ams, yeah, you're free to. Yes. Nobody? Yeah, sure. That was Mayuri. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for joining. Yes. Now, please welcome our next poet. Our next poet is, yes, of course, Dr. Gargi Saha.
Good evening, everyone. Just a few more hours to go, and we'll be stepping into the new year to 2024. So, first of all, I would like to wish everyone a very happy and prosperous new year 2024. I have two short poems today on New Year's. The first one, here we go. Happy New Year. Past year full of memories, some glorious, others gory, some noteworthy, others normal. The present year, how will dawn? How will dawn? Will it bring joy and cheer? Misery or ecstasy? None knows. Before stepping into the waters, how deep it is. Just need to cross the ocean with a sailor. May I ascend the new staircase, which has 365 steps, without any fall, fear of the unknown, mystical destiny. Will it lead me in the opposite way? Let's have faith and sail in the new mission to welcome the new year with hopes, dreams, and aspirations. That was the first one. The second one, that is also Happy New Year. A little song fills the air. Happy New Year everywhere. Inundated wishes sporadics the air. Crackers, songs, music in their full blare. 365 days, which was with us through thick and thin, is just forgotten within a spin. Every new year turns out to be an old one. And then again is that cheer, gaiety, joy, and fun born. New Year is like a bunch of flowers. Upon us, its fragrance, delicacy, and elegance showers. New Year is like a token gift, which to our souls does give a lift. New Year is like a cute, sweet, fluffy puppy of long hairs, an object of love, affection, and care. New Year, very near, made dear, umpteen utmost concern and affection. May it always come to us with escalating passion, love, and compassion. Thank you.
Beautifully said, ma'am. New Year. Very well. But that was once a new year. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Gargi Saha. Our next poet is, yes, of course, she has been here. We has this sorry. Keep waiting. We have coming up Satinder Kaur, Sreedharan Sir, and Niloy. But before that, Dr. Molly Joseph. Yeah, please, ma'am.
Thank you, Prasanna. In fact, I had some serious problem with eye and was undergoing treatment. And as Rupaliji said, I was not thinking I could make it. But how can a poet resist it? That is it. So when I was taking rest with my eyes, I wrote a poem. That's what I'm going to share with you, and then my New Year greetings. My poor eyes, take a break. How much have you seen the sprawling ebbs and waves on sands of time? How faces, voices merged with the medley? How its blinding glare blunted your vision that nuanced to each season? The convex, concave refractions that pierce the deep. The thrills and vibes that sparkled. Your eyes, the river, reflecting the sun and moon as they fell on its floor. Too much my eyes upborne. War, sufferings, at razor's edge. The suppressed, wriggling under haughty feet. Fed up with hallelujahs of human glory. Hallelujahs of human glory. With human efforts at self-validation projection. Fed up with the shades worn out, repeated. My nerves exhausted. Ah, my poor eyes getting shrouded. They need rejuvenation to gather color, meaning to the fleeting counters of life. Maybe only the laser rays can penetrate to clear up the mist. My poor eyes, take a break. Yes, I took a break for about 1 week and I am facing the screen today only. And then I'm so happy, as Rupalaji said. So many kind souls I met with. And one of the humblest of all human beings, Prasanna, who brought me to this world and actually made me visible as a poet. Afterwards, I wrote and wrote. People listened to me. And I had been exposed to so many platforms. But life, other than that bright, this thing about life, it has its vicissitudes. I had very hard times with my child, grandson, having some leg issues now. By God's grace, it is clear. So that's life. And everything happens for a reason. Wars, everything haunt us these days. But still we hope. Much depends on, that is my last poem. New Year, thy road stretches. I try hard to remove the cobwebs that hinder my way, to clear up my clogged pathways. Still, the sediments scatter, sweeping around. Dusting in, dusting out. I proceed. The play goes on. Beyond Venice of the mundane. Drip, drop, drip, drop. Life slips away. Yet, nothing to fret. Your run was fine. Ah, there is beauty if you keep up your zest for things. The moistened grounds still ready for a sprout. What? Even the random wind might blow in a sweeping surprise. Much depends on the way we look at things. I wish all my soulmates here a wonderful poetic journey, and let there be a dawn of a new year, granting peace for everyone, solace for the suffering. And I hug you all together. Thank you so much, Prasanna, again. Thank you.
To put always, I mean, I'm, this having quandary of, how could I react? So, I get lost in expressing. So, we are soulmates, indeed. And that's something so humbling. And, it is very touching when you say all those things and, yet you have this. Anybody could react on this. It's not. I'm just being a host on this. Nothing. You could all anyone. You're free to please, and please react on the points that such. Janatha ma'am, or Saraswati ma'am, or Ravi ma'am, or Lantern, or Richard, or Mayuri ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. It's happy to see Molly ma'am after such a long time. And very sorry to hear about your issues you were facing, but pray to God for your grandson's recovery, ma'am. And always your smile has been an inspiring one in this platform. And of course, as Rubali ma'am said and Molly ma'am said, it's we can say that Prasanna ji is the one, and we see you as our mentor, and Rubali ma'am, the pillar of strength for this fertile brains. And without you both, we cannot be there in this platform. And of course, after coming to, as Molly ma'am said, to this fertile brains, we got so many members for our family. And every week we are, getting connected with new people. And when I was reading Molly ma'am's bio and everything, I was so surprised. More than 13 books were there with her. And all the poems give a philosophical tone, ma'am. I have read some of your poems in the Facebook and also in the other groups, philosophical. And she has been receiving so many awards.
Thank you.
International and national awards. Such a great person is with us, and that is really inspiring, ma'am. And we always with us, just like a sparkling gem there. We all love you.
Thank you.
Be soon well and be with us. Thank you. Thank you.
We all love you, and definitely one day I'll come and I'll definitely meet and we'll have it together. Kind of thing.
We fertile brains should have a get together at one place,
Yeah.
so that we will travel to that place and all can meet.
And Sreedharan sir, Janatha ma'am, Amali ma'am will all have this thing on, and in Chennai, maybe
Yeah,
in
we just fix some place and we all will come there. That's
And yes, not mentioning about all these names, you cannot others are not I mean, it's like all are allowed.
I'm asking that all the north people, you come to south so that you can stay here. It's a beautiful place here, and we all will be there with you, and so you can stay here for 1 week. We'll be with you. And it's a beautiful place, south Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Please.
I invite even our dear friend Lantern and Richard and all those.
Yeah.
So it will be such a
Fly
change.
and come.
How could we forget them, ma'am? So let us move across to our next poet. Thank you, ma'am. Love you. And Satinder Kaur, ma'am. Dr. Satinder Kaur, ma'am. She set another humbling personality. I mean, it's like she's so beautiful. I mean, I got to know that she has, this physics degree, MSc in Masters in Physics, and then she has, changed that this thing. And I mean, come on, how could yet she's so humble and she writes and she inspires. Wow, that is something you get. Please welcome Dr. Satinder Kaur.
Thank you. Thank you, Prasanna ji, for giving me this platform. I am humbled. And good evening, everyone. Due to the passing year, and I am extending my best wishes to each one of you for the new year, which is knocking on the door, and we are ready to open the door in a few hours. So my poem is, can you hear me? My poem is on the new year only. It is a prayer to the new year. Hail thee, New Year 2024. Hail thee, New Year 2024. Please fill the corridors of the world with splendor. May nobody undergo any suffering and pain. Let everyone learn to think and work, leaving behind his personal gains. Leaving behind his personal gain. Jealousy, hatred, and selfishness should no more rule the world. Jealousy, hatred, and selfishness should no more rule the world. The path of virtue, sense of brotherhood, we all should uphold. To give our planet a unique shape to live in happily, to give our planet a unique shape to live in happily, we must cherish the age-old principles of administering magnanimity. We must cherish the age-old principles of administering magnanimity. Let no nation be greedy of holding power on others. Let no nation be greedy of holding power on others. Let us all take a pledge to work for a warless world. Let us all take a pledge to work for a warless world. With honesty, integrity, and sincerity as the keywords. With honesty, integrity, and sincerity as the keywords, please lead us to leap forward with meaningful steps. Let us shape the world where evil dares not tread. Let us shape the world where evil dares not tread, where humility, equality, patience, and compassion are generously outspread. Where humility, equality, patience, and compassion are generously outspread. The new world be like a paradise designed. The new world be like a paradise designed where the hearts of its denizens are harmoniously aligned. The new world be like a paradise designed where the hearts of its denizens are harmoniously aligned. Thank you so much, with my wishes for all for a very, very happy and prosperous new year.
A beautiful inculcation, a message interlaced, beautiful and weaving. I mean, I could, I could sense the poet's heart, by the way they recite, the way they, render. I could easily,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
grasp the thing. So we'll be coming up with a segment called Poets Talk About the Culture. And please enroll. Will be on, we'll going live on, it's like it'll be beginning from maybe February, from the month of February for the South State, outbound times. So they will be talking about the cultures and the regions and all the things, not poetry. So Landrin and Richard and and Dominic and others, and please enroll that program, the segment. You will be talking not about poetry but the culture and these things, and kind of anthropological things and all. So it's a different segment. So that is it. So that's an initial. Dominic, I hope you would register for that. Yes, next up is, of course, Richard. Richard is down with many things, but yes, he is such a person. He now has assumed the cap of brains, but yes, get well soon, Richard. You always inspire us, and please, yeah, mic is yours.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be among this fine, fine group of inspiring poets from across the globe. And we have our friend Prasanna Kumar. Much thanks, my brother, for bringing this fine group together. And now, I have word. I've reached into the future and I've discovered this fact. There's been a mistake. There's been a mistake. A lovely mistake. The kind of mistake that puts fish in your lake. The kind of mistake that makes a baker's dozen look like your cousin counted he should be so talented. There's been a mistake. The kind of mistake that presents an extra piece of cake on your plate. The kind of mistake that gives you rainbows at morning, then without any warning, visit from friends where the fun never ends. They've delivered extra joy this year. I saw them load the bundles and the boxes. It was clear. See, last year there was a shortage, chum. So tell them now it's come around. They're sprinkling extra joy in buckets, bags, and boxes, and it's stacked in cute little wagons pulled by pretty little foxes. Yes, that's it. Can you hear the sound? The music of children's laughter all around. Grab a ladle, spread it round. They've shipped extra joy this year, I found. Twice enough for everyone. Every girl and boy stuffed with 10 times the extra fun. All you have to do is pick it up. They sent along giant cups to help. Don't be shy. Take one for yourself. All one has to do is pick it up. Don't wait, don't move, don't make a sound. Don't explain or even in floral rhymes expound. You can, as a useful grown-up near, point some out to the kids around. When you spot some of it, don't be lofty or even profound or leave it spoiling on the grassy ground. The way you can help is to spread it around. When you spot some kid who needs some extra joy, whether it be girl or whether boy, there's been a mistake. And now, many of us who are dealing with doctors get prescribed pills. 5 pills, 10 pills, 20 pills, and sometimes there's so many it's almost confusing. So here I wrote this little poem about the pills. It's called Pile on the Pale Pastel Pillow Parkway. Pills. Pursue them gaily, come what may, some by night, some at the very crack of day. Pretend these chemical pillows outline the course. Some lean this way, some lay in reverse. There are ovals, tubular, capsules, rich and dry, powdery, dusty ones, so large they could be fried. But let's not forget the chewy ones for a far different kind of switch. All that swallowing as if they were lumpy, bumpy, slipping down the gullet, not a rutted ditch. We trusty ones, with these tiny pillows, mark our path with little weeping amid the willows. So many pills, such shapes enough to make you laugh by half, but at times there seem so many, we better chart them with a graph. They have so many names it seems you couldn't make up in your dreams. Advertising tray obscure, mix these names in a blender? Sure. You should never pause the daily pill parade unless you've read all 34 clauses in the tiny print upon the pillow bottle displayed. Even small lapses may lead to collapses. I'd elaborate. But better, first, let me restate. That chocolate muffin that you know, alas, may no longer help you grow by half. We hope, not for euphoria, but a tip from Gloria, the nurse's aide. What was that? She might have said, I'm just a little afraid. As we line up those pills we're given, we push back the tours, ill and riven, ones that cause and some to cure, as fate holds our hands, seems to lead to just another chore or another horse-sized couple more. Don't take that one too long. You may find it strong, unless your surgeon would prolong the native girl's dancing sarong. Take this one at bedtime, unless, of course, your pain brain runs for cover and will endorse. Just as if you've got another one that's worse. Please don't save them for your brother, of course. We'll be checking along behind. Unless you keep some, you'll be fine. We only hope to ease the way across the pristine, polished, well-heated, pleated desert as you sashay, guided by historic urgency and the next 5-car pileup outside emergency. Take the pill road that we know. There are pitfalls, yeah, we know. And if the pill road has some lumps and humps and protocapsules cut in half, just dodge the stumps. You won't wonder when we laugh, when we ask you politely to cut those tiny pink ones twice in half. The piled on pale pillow pastel parkway. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, sir. Pills, pills, pills. Yes, like you said, we get something, you know. I mean, but then, like, I like your cap. I mean, how you, I was so beautiful. Croatia, that is what something like, it's what you said.
I take my brain off to you, sir.
Oh, that was Richard. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please welcome our next poet. Oh, we missed, yes. Okay. Please welcome our next poet. Our next poet is, of course, Aditi. Aditi, please turn on your mic and video. I mean, Aditi. Aditi, yes.
Hello, everyone. Am I
Hi,
audible?
Aditi. Yes, yes, Aditi. Yes, yes. Please.
And I apologize. I couldn't attend a few meetings because I was unwell.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
My poem is titled My Day. Closed eyelids, silence all over. I feel the breeze, enjoying the fragrance of nosegay. Hearing the birds chirping, along with a grumpy voice. Come on, get up. It's late. Oops. My lovely mom with all her love. Slowly opened my drowsy eyes. Oh, I see my lousy bed. Ticking clock showing 8. Yet another day to school. No time to break the rule. Just one thought. Why can't we just live in our dreams forever? Sprinting to school, completing the exams. Yes, mission accomplished. Now it's my vacation and a negation of everything. Another week in my dream world. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Another world in your dream world. Beautiful, Aditi. Aditi, let me inform you that we have this Twinkling Mind segment also. So you could enroll in that, you know, so there we'll have this, kids like you and, so I think we are just restricting this platform to elders. I mean, it's like adults only. I mean, some for the security reasons. Janatha ma'am, that is, this Rupali ma'am have suggested that because, kids, for security reasons that we had to take care of that. So, yeah, next time, so we'll having, please register for the, I'll be sharing those details of Tinkering Minds. And Monday we had this poetry, I mean, what do you call a story reading session and a competition that we had, So please join that, group. Okay, and you could invite your friends and all those, tiny little friends of yours. Okay, yeah. So you need to take it. Thank you, Aditi. Thank you. That was so beautiful, so lovely. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Yes, Richard or Lantern and anybody, Dominic or Ray, if you could just share your feedback to this little child, it would be great. Lantern, yeah, you're the one. Please.
Well, she's young and young, and children are the future. My voice is husky. Children are the future of tomorrow. And she's doing a great job. She's starting with nature, which naturally is so important to us. Ecology and the environment is very, very beautiful. And she's talking about, the beauty of nature, of flowers and things like that. So I admire her because she's so young and she's looking forward to inspire humans. In that sense, I admire her.
Thank you, Lantern. Thank you, Aditi. Thank you for joining. And yes, keep writing, keep inspiring. You also inspire us. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Please welcome our next poet. Our next poet is Niloy Rafiq. Niloy Rafiq from Bangladesh. Yes. Yeah. Sir, please unmute your mic. Yeah. Yes. Maybe he's having some, internet connection.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, sir. Please. Yeah.
My poem named Sundor Shunnata. শহর থেকে দূরে কে যেন ডাকছে, হাওয়ায় নাচে ঢেউ, ঝড়ের নফুর, পাতাগুলো মনখরা সুগন্ধের পাড়ায়, মুখ ফিরিয়ে নজর, আপেল আদার, পথের রথের ওপারে অরণ্যের খোঁজন, বয়সী উজনে নত পিঁপড়ার ধূট, ঝাউশিরা পাতা ঘরে রসের আগুন, মনের সোপান খোলে তৃষ্ণায় পাহাড়, তারাগুলো এলোমেলো অন্ধের সারথি, আঁচলে ডেরায় চোখ, মগজে নগ্নতা, মাকড়সার চুম্বনে পাখিরা উড়াল, অপূর্ব শিল্পের সাঁকো, সুন্দর শূন্যতা। My second poem, অন্ধজ্যোতি। মহস্য মানবের স্কুলে জলের আখ্যান, রোদে ফোড়া মেঘ হাসি মাছের গুহায়, শূন্যতা জাইল্লা পাড়া নিষিদ্ধ সাগর, অভাবে খাদ্য গুদামে শোকের আগুন, নোনা জলে শিল্পকর্ম প্রহর সময়, ললাটে বাক্যলিপি অজ্ঞাত আধার, অজুরে চোখের ঘাটে বিলাপ মিছিল, ফাজরে দূর্ত শিয়াল, ইলিশ হরণ, দেখলেও অন্ধজ্যোতি বোবার শরীর, নিয়তির পরাজয়ে সবুজ হৃদয়, জেলে পল্লী অন্ধকারে 2 মাসে বেশি, জীবনে কাহিনী স্বপ্ন গাথা পেন্ডুলাম। Thank you so much.
Beautiful reading, sir. I like the Bengali one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. Thank you for joining, Niloy, sir. I love your reading. Thank you. That was Niloy. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Yes, up next is who I call up. Yeah, of course, Dr. Janatha, ma'am. Please welcome Dr. Janatha Ramanathan. So well-known professor And the one she's the grandmother of Aditi. Yeah.
My niece. Good
Well,
evening, everyone. So she writes short stories too, and she has won 2-3 months back. All India level, there was a short story competition, and now she won the second prize. The students from 6th standard to 12th, she is in 7th standard, 6th standard, so she won the second prize also. And we know that Tangam Misna Chanu ma'am's collection of Song of Lilies, her one short story was there. That's 1.5, 2 years back. Yeah, my niece's daughter. And so happy New Year to each and everyone. Happy to be with you. And today I'll read one of my poems. It is about New Year, welcoming New Year, and New Year speaking to us. Bells of joy. Here I come riding on the snow with a new heart for you to caress, ringing happy bells across the rugged failures and disappointments. Open your doors and let me in, for I have surprises in store for you. I'm an open book with blank pages. Write your queued up dreams. Patiently wait for someone to love. Honestly, crave for passionate work. Anxiously anticipate reasons to smile. Search for a sturdy shoulder to cry on. The wide world invites me to place new steps of change. Weave ribboned bouquets of love and hope to welcome me to a new beginning. Close your eyes to all the endings, for they all precede fresh life. Thank you. Do you have? Is there time for me to recite one more? This is also so many women in this society craves for redemption from whatever they are, maybe subjugation or suppression or domination or trauma, anything. So this end of this eve of this new year, I think that will I be redeemed? This is the craving, longing, earning in many of the women in this society. The bruises on my body aggravates day by day with your brutal beginning. The pining pines of the perplexed heart love to take refuge in the broadened shoulders of my love. Aghast, am I a wallflower to decorate your circlet? Oh me, the unrequited queen of his mundane murkiness. I long to live a peaceful life, where harshness and hard reality subdue me. Purity and prerogative I long for, to reach the starry islands and enjoy the glittering, gleaming ambience. An insignificant woman, I am unheard and my cause are unnoticed. No one concedes my duties. Dream shatters, reality matters, heart breaks, mind shrieks. Beaten and beaten again, curbed and curtailed, desecrated and doomed, I raise to rise. I am not the stony Ahalya waiting to cure the curse. I know I am not perfect, but why trials and tribulations shoot at me beyond endurance, behind the dark corridor? I wait for the purgatory to open. I shall jump into it. Will I be redeemed? Thank you. Thank you.
that was brilliant and resilient and very empowering. Wow, quite motivational. And I could see the facial expressions. Today you have expressed it so well. That is what I always look for. So this is beautiful. I mean, poets should talk, poems should talk. That is what it is today. I mean, so beautiful. I like
Thank you.
the second one.
Thank you.
Very inspiring, very empowering. This motivating. That was Dr. Janatha Ramanathan, my dear friends. Please give a round of applause. We got line of poets. Please stay on, and we are live on, not on Facebook, but we are live on YouTube. This, I mean, just I changed this thing, and this maybe this is the link that I'm sharing. You could subscribe it and to get the updates and all. So please do subscribe so that I could get motivated. Okay, let us move across to our next poet. Our next poet is, who should I call to? Yeah, Sargam is what is always Sargam. Surunka Sargam. Please welcome the one, the torch bearer or whatever, the the office bearer or what, the owner of the creator of that group, Saraswati Poswal.
Good morning, good evening, namaskar, sat sri akal, adab, salam. Thank you so much, Kekwa Prasanna ji. Thank you so much for providing this beautiful platform, beautiful friends here with their beautiful poems. I'm glad to listen, everyone. Have a wonderful year ahead, everyone. Wishing you all a very happy new year. So I would like to start with one of my poems. The title of my poem is 2023. 2023 was very painful. 2023 was very painful. Lost my soulmate, emerged in the sky. 2023 was very painful. Lost my soulmate, emerged in the sky. Went through many ups and downs. Went through many ups and downs. Tangled and furled with fears in heart. Tangled and furled with fears in my heart. Saw hatred harsh. Saw hatred harsh. Life impossible and ignorant. Life impossible and ignorant. Some came forward to peer up. Some came forward to peer up and cleaning my tears. God sent a messenger. God sent a messenger, an angel, who started to stitch my broken heart. God sent the messenger, an angel, who started to stitch my broken heart anew. My happiness started to have faith, hoping and gleaming up. My happiness started to have faith, hoping and gleaming up for the upcoming new year 2024. This was my 2023. I'm wishing for nice days to be coming ahead in 2024. May my son, my daughter, my children, granddaughter, they shine. I'll be happy with them. They are uplifting my soul. As I left, my husband left me in the adults, and anyhow, I would like to start with my Hindi poem. The title of my Hindi poem is Naya Saal. नया साल आने वाला है, नया साल आने वाला है, इतिहास रचने को. नया साल आने वाला है, इतिहास रचने को, एहसास पढ़ने को, एहसास लिखने को. नया साल आने वाला है, इतिहास रचने को, एहसास पढ़ने को, एहसास लिखने को. नया साल आने वाला है, फिर से एक दूजे को समझने को. नया साल आने वाला है, फिर से एक दूजे को समझने को, बेवजह लड़ने को, बेवजह उलझने को. नया साल आने वाला है, फिर से एक दूजे को समझने को, बेवजह लड़ने को, बेवजह उलझने को. नया साल आने वाला है, गिले शिकवे मिटाने को. नया साल आने वाला है, गिले शिकवे मिटाने को, कुछ कुछ भूल जाने को, कुछ याद दिलाने को. नया साल आने वाला है, गिले शिकवे मिटाने को, कुछ कुछ भूल जाने को, कुछ कुछ याद दिलाने को. नया साल आने वाला है, सौहार्द बनाने को, दीवारें गिराने को. नया साल आने वाला है, सौहार्द बनाने को, दीवारें गिराने को, एक हो जाने को. नया साल आने वाला है, नई उम्मीद की किरण लाने को. नया साल आने वाला है, नई उम्मीद की किरण लाने को, नई आशा जगाने को, विश्वास दिलाने को. नया साल आने वाला है. So all of you, wishing you a very happy new year once again. सभी को मेरी तरफ से नए साल की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं. सभी की जिंदगी में बहुत खुशियां आए. Have a prosperous new year.
Soulmate can never leave. I remember the day 7th of January.
8th, yeah, after 1 week. We
Yeah,
celebrated this day last year, and it was
the 7th of January.
can't forget this day. And this moment we were together, and anyhow, no.
A year passed, and but you moved on with your spirit, with your, this
I'm
thing.
trying my yeah, friends like you, everyone is supporting me, and I'm trying to stand up, facing the life challenges, and moving on with everything and all. Yeah, thank you so much.
Like Molly ma'am said, everyone is having this
All
thing.
my love, my sister Saraswati. Normally I see you very, very cheerful, but obviously you've had your challenges. Life is full of challenges, and we all experience it as souls to a certain extent. So I want to commend you for your good work. Everyone has done something positive and unique in life. We've all contributed. So in your low times, think of the inspirational things your children, kind things you've done, others have done for you, and through God's grace, try to lift yourself up. Always believe in Brahman, have intense faith, and everything ultimately works out. The light shines in the heavens, even when the shadows are dense. So have faith.
Yeah, thank you so much for being with me. Thank you so much for being supportive, everyone, listening me. I'm trying to work for Sargam, and meanwhile, I'm doing this e-book, e-magazine also. Yeah, K. Kumarji knows it. I'm doing that e-magazine, Tahira, with my granddaughter's name, as well as I've done an anthology recently. It will be published in January. It will come in the end of the January on Peace Symphony of Peace. I'm trying to work on other different anthologies and poetries and all. I just keep on moving and participating in the events wherever I get the chance, so that I can stand up myself and share my views, listen everyone, and get the strength with the words.
Very good, very good. I pray for the infinite fortitude, courage
Thank you
of
so
the
much.
Supreme to guide you and bless you and those you love.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lanton sir. Thank you, K. Kumarji, everyone, and entire team. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening.
Thank you,
Wishing you
ma'am.
happy New Year.
With you, as always. With
Thank
those
you so
words, please give a round of applause to Saraswati Poswal, and thank you, Lantern. Thank you, Farima. Please
Thank you so
welcome our
much.
next poet. Our next poet is Kalipada Ghosh. He's joining after maybe after a year. This is joining. Please welcome. He's a senior retired teacher, and please is a very well-known personality. Please welcome Kalipada Ghosh. Who writes in Bengali, Hindi, and English.
Good evening to all. Happy New Year is approaching, and expecting hopes, desires, expectations for the better world to live in. Happy New Year 2024. What a joy, what an ecstatic joy, with hopes, happiness, joy, and prosperity. Each year, last year about to be buried, burning last year's women, taint, corruption, envy, and malice, welcoming the freshness, hopes, peace, love, and light of 2024. Tears, heartaches, pulsations, gasping, suffocating, all dead and gone. Presentations of love, peace, and light, only rose and love, all lost, but something lost. Only despair to delight. Life not defeated, life not defeated, only survival. Hope, love, and joy. Wind blows, hopes lingering, melancholia, yet hope against hope. Love withers, beauty fades, yet love waiting to be nestled. The rivers flowing, flowers dancing, with butterflies, with delight, birds on the wings. Time is marching, hard times yet. Wishing best wishes, love and respect to all. Love the humanity, irrespective of caste, creed, and color. Wishing welfare and well-being of the humanity. Thanks to all. My second poem, Symphony and Light of Soul. Symphony and Light of Soul. My ecstatic joy knows no bounds. My ecstatic joy knows no bounds. For I have been a dedicated soul to the Supreme Almighty. His love and mercy knows to every soul. Incarnation of love and light. The world he created, a mysterious world. Gradually the universe, cosmic beauty, galaxies, stars, black holes, nature and life. Gradual evolution and development. Life, men and women, intuition, innate nature and instinct. Intuitions, innate nature and instincts. Ocean, rivers, mountains, hills and dales, valleys, forests, primitive men and women, their lives and living, a simple living. Complete surrender to nature, complete surrender to the Almighty. Invention of fire, invention of chakra, gradual civilization, complex life cycles. Modern invention of scientific theories and applications. Today's complex world and thinking, philosophy and metaphysics. Thanks to science and technology and scientists. But we must be thankful to God for our inner being and beauty and light of soul. The music, beauty and symphony of soul lying awakened, the light of dignity and potentiality within the soul. Thanks to all.
Thank you, sir. You always, keep us inspiring with your, always surrender, and how you write the things and, how you put the things in order. I mean, like, amazing, amazing. That was Kalipada Ghosh. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Thank you. Thanks.
Thanks to all. Thanks to my brother, Kumar Prasanna.
Thanks, sir. Thank you. Please welcome our next poet. Our next poet is, of course, yeah, yet another wonderful poet. She's from Mumbai, and recently I came to know that her, daughter also writes, and she won a award. So please welcome Reema Rai Singh.
Namaskar, everyone. I'm Reema Rai Singh from Mumbai, Maharashtra. Thank you, Prasanna ji, for giving me such a wonderful opportunity to connect and share my poem. Today, I would like to share a poem titled Hum Tum, and another one is Navavarsh. Hum Tum. हम तुम ना होते तो कुछ भी ना होता, हम तुम ना होते तो कुछ भी ना होता, ये उल्फत ना होती, ये चाहत ना होती, आंखों में मेरे ये मस्ती ना होती, हाथों में मेरे ये मेहंदी ना होती, बालों में मेरे ये गजरा ना होता, होठों पे मेरे ये लाली ना होती, हाथों में मेरे ये कंगन ना होता, कानों में मेरे ये बाली ना होती, हम तुम ना होते तो कुछ भी ना होता, हम तुम ना होते तो कुछ भी ना होता, ये उल्फत ना होती, ये चाहत ना होती, गालों पे मेरे ये लाली ना होती, गर तुमने नजर मुझ पर डाली ना होती, मोहब्बत की मैं तेरे कायल ना होती, पाँव में मेरे ये पायल ना होती, चाहत में तेरी जादू ना होता, चाहत में तेरी जादू ना होता, तो मैं इश्क में यूं घायल ना होती, सांसों में मेरी तू ना महकता, हर धड़कन में मेरा दिल ना बहकता। हम तुम ना होते तो कुछ भी ना होता, ये उल्फत ना होती, ये चाहत ना होती, ये उल्फत ना होती, ये चाहत ना होती। एंड सेकेंड वन, नववर्ष। वर्ष नया है, हर्ष नया है, नव वर्ष में संघर्ष नया है। वर्ष नया है, हर्ष नया है, नव वर्ष में संघर्ष नया है। नव वर्ष में नए हैं सपने, नव वर्ष में नई उम्मीदें। आसमां छूने की ख्वाहिश, जी भरकर जीने की ख्वाहिश। आसमां छूने की ख्वाहिश, जी भरकर जीने की ख्वाहिश। क्या कल होगा नहीं पता, बस आज को जी लेने की ख्वाहिश। वर्ष नया है, हर्ष नया है, नव वर्ष में संघर्ष नया है। Thank you so much,
Bilkul,
everyone.
bilkul, ma'am. I remember that first poem, and I just and when I read that poem, it dedicated to your better off.
Prasanna,
Yeah.
Prasanna.
Ji, bilkul. Go ahead.
Reema, I have always heard and believed that Urdu and Hindi are real sisters, and they are closely connected with each other by heart. So both of your poems were exceptional. बहुत मजा आया दोनों को सुनने का. आप प्लीज लिखती रहिएगा. God have gifted you this power of writing, so keep enjoying. आपकी दोनों जो थी कविताएं बहुत ही प्यारी थी, मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगी ऑनेस्टली. थैंक यू.
Thank you so much.
So beautiful.
आपको नए साल की ढेर सारी शुभकामनाएं.
Wish you best wishes. Yeah. So beautiful, so beautiful. I always, one thing I observed, whenever you read, your eyes read, not your mouth. That is what I observed. That's why I asked once that have you taken a classical training of dance or something? I don't know, but just observe those things. Anyways, that was so beautiful. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Reema Rai Singh. We have time, so we have got to line of flows. Sreedharan sir has been waiting for a long time, and Ray is there, and yes, but it's time to share a screen, and
Supreme, 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 Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva, Maheshwara, Gureva, Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Dudine Tari Ishe Cho Shogote Jatu Paro Tumi Ashia Jao Mukti Shagareshna Aditi Gaya You have come into this world only to stay for a few days, go on smiling to your heart's content, bathe in the sea of liberation, and go on singing a Lord's victory song. Bathe in the sea of liberation, and go on singing our Lord's victory song. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Om. Lantern Carry. Thank you.
That was Landon Carrier, my dear friends. He'll be sharing his poem. So before that, please welcome Sreedharan Parokode, of course.
Am I audible, Ji?
So yes.
Yeah. But the brain is really made fertile by the active work of Prasanna Ji. Okay, thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity, and Happy New Year to all my friends. The title of my poem is Years. Years. Years are the unsaid hidden words. Years are the unsaid hidden words, kept secret to elaborate later as time passes. Kept secret to elaborate later as time passes, with prayers for the well-being of all. With the prayers for the well-being of all. The new book has colorful pages. The new book has colorful pages. Let me turn them with my fragile fingers. Let me turn them with my fragile fingers with the utmost courtesy. With the utmost courtesy. Thank you. Thank you for.
Sir, what about your song? I cannot miss that.
Yes, I am very short poem. It is Dharma Sangadam. Dharma Sangadam in a particular mood. We cannot say for sure that what will be happen. ഉരുണ്ട മണ്ണിനെ പരന്നു കണ്ടതാണിവിടെയുള്ളൊരു വലിയ സങ്കടം. ഉരുണ്ട മണ്ണിനെ പരന്നു കണ്ടതാണിവിടെയുള്ളൊരു വലിയ സങ്കടം. അടുത്തു നിൽക്കുമൻ സുഹൃത്തിനെ കാണാൻ അകലെയും പോണം, അതാണു സങ്കടം. അടുത്തു നിൽക്കുമൻ സുഹൃത്തിനെ കാണാൻ അകലെയും പോണം, അതാണു സങ്കടം. Thank you.
Sankadam, yes. Conflict and the situation that we undo. Sara Didi, yes, your turn now. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Prasanna. I have enjoyed every single poem and so many faces after a long time.
No,
So-
you need. I want
I am
to.
appearing after a long time. This is what
No, I want you to give a feedback to Sreedharan sir's by song. So it
Okay.
was it is in Malayalam. So you could please share it.
Okay, I thought you're asking me to, it's my turn now.
No, yeah, I have a couple of points, so you cannot.
Okay. Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Thank
No,
you.
but
Thank
you
you.
should share the feedback. I mean, it's like
No, I have enjoyed the song, although I could not understand the language, but could feel the sweetness of in it, lies in it. And thank you very much for sharing. It was about love and peace, all I understood. And that's it. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Sara. Thank you. And thank you, Sreedharan sir. It was to shake the thing up. Yeah. Sabita ma'am. Sabita Sahu is very wonderful writer. She's a human being. I mean, I could read her poems and she is always there. She's a spiritual being, basically. Yeah, I could sense that. Yeah, Sabita ma'am.
Namaskar to everyone.
Today the network is playing hide and seek with me. So the title of my poem is Forever New. Forever New. The old order changeth, yielding place to the new. The old order changeth, yielding place to the new. When I remember this childhood lines from my school days, now in my mature years, I ask, what is new? If tomorrow is new, today gets old by midnight. What order do they talk about? I am new moment. My new sun rises in the new sky. When I open my new eye, at the new dew-soaked hour, what I read is new. What I write is new. What I remember is the new moment. What I forget was also new one day. Life means memories, which I make fighting nightmares. I make my dreams new and fresh. My mirror is always new. My mirror is always new, throws at me my new face, aging in grace, yet youthful and divine. Yet youthful and divine. I am my own divinity. I have no profane desires. What I wish, I don't get. But my wish never gets old. For I wish simple love, simple lines of divine truth in the arms of love. Always new like a dove soaring the new sky. Always new like a dove soaring the new sky. Thank you very much. Thank you, Prasanna ji, and thank you, everyone.
Wonderful, kind of profound and perspective. I like the perspective of this poem, and so beautifully put. Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sublime. Very well put, ma'am. Very well put.
Thank you.
Rupali, ma'am, you want to say something? Yeah, please go ahead, ma'am. If you Nani, speaker, mic.
Unmute.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Unmute your mic, ma'am. So she's finding it difficult to think. Anyways, that was beautiful, Sabita ma'am. Thank you for coming and thank you for sharing your words. Please welcome our next poet. Our next poet is joining, after a very long gap. Please welcome Dr. Prasanna Bhatta. Prasanna Bhatta is a very well-known poet. He was a very regular, but now since he's been down with issues, so he's been not there. So Prasanna Bhatta, sir, please.
Audible? Am I
Yes,
audible?
please, sir, please. Yes.
Hi, everyone. Sweet day, sweet poetic friends. I'm Prasanna Kumar Bhatta from Odisha, India. Thanks a lot to Mr. Prasanna Kumar ji and admins of fantastic and fanatic personalities who invited to this gigantic platform for reciting my poem before a galaxy of talented poets around the world. Cheer and cherish happy 2024 New Year, having reliance on God above as we are. Let me recite my poem titled New Year Resolution. New Year Resolution, the title of my poem. Glamorous and luminiferous New Year is about to extend to the world. I resolved a resolution to take a promise. I resolved a resolution to take a promise. It is my golden rules that I will follow, word by word, maybe cow or crow, maybe cow or crow, never break the wish. My pen will move to make the sufferers grow. My pen will move to make the sufferers grow. Cheer or jeer, I will never break my promise. I will go forward like cool breezes grow. I will go forward like cool breezes blow in my rest of the life that will provide me solace. In my rest of the life that will provide me solace. Let me lighten my glow to let my institution flow. Let me lighten my glow to let my intuition flow. As I am blessed with vigor and vivacity, I will follow the visible footprints. I will follow the visible footprints, giving importance the time now. World needs peace, benevolence, and humanity. World needs peace, benevolence, and humanity. Thanks to God for He has dissolved my life Shegasios. Now beatification and beautification. Now beatification and beautification is going through Ravenous and Chivalious time, serving the poor. Let me make my life rapturous. Serving the poor, let me make my life rapturous. Heart beating, God overhead. Heart within, God overhead. Make my life sublime. Make my life sublime. Thanks a lot. This is the end of my poem. Happy.
That was so nice, sir. Make my life sublime. After we got to hear after a long gap. And thank you for joining. That was Prasanna Bhatta. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. We got line of poets. Please stay on. We got a new poet who joined us for the first time. Please welcome Shoba Deshpande. I don't know whether she would read or would like to be a guest or some audience. But yes, Shoba Deshpande, ma'am, please turn on your mic and video.
Hello, good evening. Namaskar.
Pranam,
Vanakkam. New Year.
Vanakkam. Yeah.
My name is Shoba Deshpande. I'm writing Telugu, Hindi, Marathi, 3 languages I'm writing. But today I am reading Telugu.
But you basically write in Marathi, right?
No, I'm writing 3 languages.
Okay, Deshpande is like
Maharashtrian.
Yeah, that's what.
But I'm
Ma'am,
writing
please turn on
Telugu
your
also.
video so that we could see.
Yes, definitely. Just wait. One second. Telugu poem is there. Kotta Edu Sandesham. Kotta Edu Sandesham. I forgot today. Ekdam remember now. That's why I'm joining now. Kotta Edu Vachindi. Kotta Edu Vachindi. Sambarame Techindi. Kotta Edu Vachindi. Sambarame Techindi. నూతనోత్సవం మదిని అంబరాన్ని తాకింది కొత్త ఏడు వచ్చింది సంబరమే తెచ్చింది విషాద ఛాయలతో పాత ఏడు వెళ్ళింది కొంగొంత ఆశలతో న్యూ ఎయిమ్స్ కొంగొంత ఆశలతో కొత్త ఏడు పిలిచింది సంబరమే తెచ్చింది ఆశయాల సాధనలో అలుపెరగక సాగముంది ఆశయాల సాధనలో అలుపెరగక సాగమంది కొత్త కొత్త తలుపులతో గిత్తలాగా వెళ్ళమంది కొత్త కొత్త తలుపులతో గిత్తలాగా వెళ్ళమంది కొత్త ఏడు వచ్చింది సంబరమే తెచ్చింది. అసంతృప్తి పనులను అనుకున్న లక్ష్యాలను సాధింపరామంది కొత్త ఏడు సందేశమిది కొత్త ఏడు వచ్చింది సంబరమే తెచ్చింది. ఏ నూతన సంవత్సర शुभाकांक्षलु सबको हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं. नए साल के पदागमन और एक 4-5 घंटे में 3 घंटे के बाद जो नूतन वर्ष आ रहा है उसमें आप सभी को हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं देते हुए शोभा.
Shobha ma'am, would be great if you could read your Marathi poem too. No.
मराठी पोएम. चला चला जाऊ चला, चला चला जाऊ चला, कुमत बालाचे कवी संमेलन मध्ये जाऊ चला, कुमुद बालाचे कवी संमेलन मध्ये जाऊ चला, नव उत्साहाने भाग घेऊ चला, नव विचार आणू चला, गतम गोष्टीं विसरू चला, नवीन गोष्टी सुचारू रूपने करू चला, चला चला जाऊ चला, ऑनलाइन मध्ये भाग घेऊ चला, कुमुद बालाला भेटू चला और सब लोगों को भेटू चला. सब लोगों को आप सबको मिलके बहुत खुशी हुई भैया.
So that's how you come to know us, no?
ये अभी एकदम 2 सेकंड में आप बोलते ही ऐसा बोल दिए.
So it was very impromptu and very, I mean, so beautiful. So I was just, I was about to ask you that how you, get across this, thing. But now I came to know that you are from Kavi Kaumudi.
Kaumudi. Thank you, good. This is Kumud Bala's gift. We are all gathering means Kumud Bala's gift.
Wow. Wonderful. And it's great having you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. You are giving this much time. Thank you very much.
But I like the pronunciation and each word that you pronounced it, so emphasizing the each word, and that's so beautiful. Even the native speaker can't, spell those kind of thing. Beautiful pronunciation.
Thank you. I am a professor.
Oh, professor. So we got professors here. So
many professors are there.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Don't take it serious. Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm happy.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm happy.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Now, please welcome our next poet. Our next poet is, who I would call upon to, and yes, where is my Jayashri Ray? Yes. Jayashri Ray she writes in Bengali, Hindi, and English. Is very well known across. And please welcome Ms. Jayashri Ray.
Hello, everyone. Good evening and namaskar. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Please.
Today is the last day of this year, 2023. Last year, I was there, Goa Sea Beach. So I wrote this poem, last day of the year. বাংলা, বছরের শেষ দিনটিতে নির্জন সমুদ্র তীরে একা, গতিময় সুখ স্বপ্ন, নিদ্রাহীন পাখিদের ডানায় ভর করে চলে আমার বিষণ্ণতা। জীবনে যেন দাঁড়িয়ে বলে কথা, হিসাব মেলাও বন্ধু, বেলা যে পড়ে যায়। সম্মুখে মাঝির ডাক, পার করো খেয়া, হয় এপার না হয় ওপার। নতুনের সৃষ্ট জীবন বেদে স্থান করে নাও গরিমার, পুরাতনেরা শুধু রবে অঙ্গীকার, হাহুতাশানি পুড়ে যায় মস্ত মহাকাশ। কোন যুগে কোন কালে বোধ শক্তিগুলি যেন প্রাগৈতিহাসিকের মতো কথা বলে, ঈশ্বরের নম্রতার হাতছানি দিয়ে ফিরে এসো আবার। সে কোন মন্ত্র শক্তি নাকি কোনো প্রতিশ্রুতি অনন্তকালের দিকে টেনে নিয়ে যায়। This poetry means old year and old is always gold. Old welcome new. This is the poetry. When the wave of Arabian Sea, I think they see the waves never ending. Actually, we are the soul, we are never ending, new year or old year. Rotation of my life, I think so. And this is my poetry. I think resolution, or this is my promise to my God. This is called If I Rebirth. If ever we come across philosophical, if ever we come across, if ever perchance we come across each other somewhere here and there, and I happen to meet you, God, I would sure ask the questions which defies answer. Since the timeless past, who you at least, do you have any existence? I know I won't get any reply, or do I expect any? I feel your presence all over my physical and mental existence. Bites my inferior half, the stakes, the greed, pride, and whatnot constantly remind me of your presence. So does my superior half. Yes, I would welcome and accept my rebirth once again. Should you commit to right now that you would own me always for all that I happen to be. All that I happen to be. If ever perchance we come across each other somewhere here and there, and I happen to meet you, God. Oh my God. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh my God. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Yes, yes. Only philosophical as always. Thank you. That was Jayashri Ray. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends.
Okay, okay. Because I am something gathered from philosophical theme. This is philosophical.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to take rebirth. So God will survive me. Actually, I prayed. I am not prayer. I commit him.
Yes.
Actually.
I understand, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was spirit. Please welcome our next poet. Our next poet is Ray Whittaker. Ray Whittaker is a well-known poet, and he recently has launched his book. As from Colorado. Please welcome.
Good morning, everyone. It is morning here in Colorado, United States. And I wanted to say before I began, I have two pieces, but before I began, I wanted to say a big thank you to Prasanna Kumar and all of you for this platform and this opportunity to share our cultural biases and our cultural poetry and our experiences of being human in a world that seems to lack a little humanity from time to time. Thank you, Bol. And I'm going to go start with my next piece here. So I'm going to preface it by saying this is something I'm going to be continuing to work on. Not this poem, but the context of racism. That's the title of the poem, but I'm going to continue to work on this in 2024. It's one of my resolutions. The title of the piece is called Racism. Only recently, I have been seeing the experiences of minorities using a new vision and resonance. As a small child, some of my earliest memories of a very giant woman caring for me, hired by my parents as my mother had been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis only a year before I was born. Erlene was the kind, embodied caring. It seemed that my mother and she meshed, and there were many of my equivocal memories of both with their hands on my small persona, small developing mind, perceptions of good and bad, guided by hands that loved what they were doing. Erlene was Black and we were white and colorblind to what all of that might mean. Years later, I brought home a friend for the weekend from boarding school, Terry. We were roomies there. We were best friends there, and my folks were always happy to make my new friends welcome. Looking back, it was the fall of 1968, and what I had done was challenging the controversies of the time in bringing Terry home. He was Black, and I was white, and colorblind to all of what that might mean. The welcome from my folks stopped for just an imperceptible moment, guessing they were just surprised in the facing of a grievous wrong of society, maybe a bit blindsided by their colorblind son. The weekend went well anyway, humanly. Terry and I returned to the evenness of our boarding school. My folks returned to their Air Force officers' world, not caring, not affected, not blinded by color. It wasn't until I was much older, the continued affronts from society about color got in my face again and again. Inside, I could not allow the whole thing. It didn't lodge as correct or even remotely even-handed. And the enormity of the racial mess intimidated. In backing away from it, I did not know that not knowing that to do nothing is very similar, almost indistinguishable to supporting the injustice. Transitioning to a public occupation with public involvement in our multiracial America, working with intent to make a difference in healthcare, and working with brilliant therapists with backgrounds of Asian, Eurasian, Caucasian, all educated and willing to face the infections of the sick that needed us. Each therapist having their own impetus, motivated to enhance health, making life return before an impending death. The goals realized moved into aliveness. We were all a team of Black and white and brown and tan and colorblind to what that might otherwise mean. All the while, outside the hospital, the grim usual went on worldwide. The "you don't look like me" blinding. Those with perfectly good eyes apparently had something wrong with their muscle in between their ears. They might have been Black or brown or tan, and I was white and colorblind. Those that might be tan or brown or even have different demeanors didn't matter. I am white and colorblind. Thank you.
My goodness, Ray. You're rendered as speechless. This is what is very much needed.
I thank you for that. I have another resolution for 2024, and it is to to refine my poetry of witness that I seem to like to write. And I have one more piece I'd like to share with the group if you have time.
Ray, maybe I think next Sunday because we got few poets, so I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but yes, I would. This definitely I would like get to have this reaction from Rupari ma'am or anyone, Dominic or Reema ma'am, anyone, Lantern or anyone, for this poem especially. Yeah.
What can one say to a poem from a poet who always writes, the right thing? You write always the right thing. So true that, it's so important to be colorblind. And the kind of America, because my daughter lives in the United States, and, she's married there, and her husband is, her husband's mother is an Irish American, the father with a Korean heritage, and they have a child who is, the children are going to be colorblind. The new children that are growing in the United States, they are the ones who are going to show the way. And thank you so much, Ray, because I really respect the kind of poetry that you write. That is the kind of poetry we all must write, sometime or the other. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for those comments.
Exactly, ma'am. That's the kind of poem that we, write into express. It's not like, Tejo Zamek is up next. Please welcome Tejo Zamek. He's going to present there, something similar to Ray.
Good morning, all, and we coming to the end of this cycle, and I wanted to share this one piece that's previously published, titled "So You Want to Make the Earth Sing." You may have heard the old ones chatter on the notion that the earth sings. Yes, it sounds ludicrous. And you ask yourself, how does the earth sing? What meter does it use? Does the earth engage in prosodic rhythms? Does the earth murmur in anapestic, troic, dactylic stressors, or more complicated spondic and ferric feet? You may be wondering if you can hear the expansive mono, di, tri, and tetra, penta, hexa, hepta, and octometer. Have you been wondering if you too can make the earth sing? If you can make the earth emit tercets, quatrains, sextets, and octaves? Hear the expansive earthly chemotropic couplets? You too can make the earth sing. This poem will teach you to master the villanelle and the villancillo of the pastoral prairie, the pentatercets of pastoral peasantry, and its concluding quatrains of nostalgic neonatality. This poem promises to deliver a set of conditions where you too can make the earth sing. Don't go for that silty soil, which is more fertile than sandy. The hardy and crustiness from its soil will dampen out the song. Don't go for the loamy, lamenting soil, while a combo of sandy, clay, and silt, it tends to never form solid structures like cloddy crystals that are required for the earth to sing. While it may be the best fertile soil, it rarely dries up, and not a good lyricist. The straining, sandy soil is the blandest of them all, the boring manometer soil. Like the desert quickly gives away all the water and dissolves into a thump. No, go for the button willow in your current black clay, the one that retains humidity for a long time, the one that cracks when it dries like bad makeup, cloddy, shattered, and crystallized from sodic chemistry. When you let loose the water on the rose. You too will make the earth sing. The crystal blocks of dirt, calcium carbonate, sodium, sulfur, iron, and heavy metals will dissolve into their expanse. Hold your breath, calm your heartbeat, slow your breath, remain still, and you will hear the murmuric melodies and the sweet prosperity of the earth. You are on your way to become an earth whisperer.
That was Tejo. Tejo, you always at again. Like Ray, as I said, I'm not wrong when I say that. Rupali ma'am.
You suddenly pounce on me, and I get so mesmerized by poetry like this because there's a huge sense of responsibility that he has put on us through his poems to make the earth sing, and what kind of earth it has to be, and what we have to do and be a part. The dust thou art, and to dust returnest. We have to realize that we are made out of this. Even in Indian culture, we talk about being made out of the mitti. And somebody, when there is a funeral, we take a pot, an empty pot, and we break it. And we break it, which means that you're made of earth, and you return to the earth. And so, this is so connected to all cultures. Thank you so much for your very beautiful poem this evening.
Thank you, Tejo. It's never gonna. I think I should shed my inhibition, and I should ask you all, please share these videos, kind of YouTube that I'm sharing. And this is what I just have, we just have this moved on to the YouTube, to this thing. It's not like, unlike, showcasing the poems or that we are, what you're writing, but it's all like you're expressing our thoughts, and it's you're uplifting, for this cause that we are here. So please, I request you all to click the YouTube thing, and could share, and could spread this to the world. With that, let me call upon our next poet, Isaac Cohen. We have got a few minutes left, so please quickly read out your poems, Isaac.
Dear Kumar, dear Dr. Rupali, all my friends, Happy New Year. As a coin, good deed. I collect the sea water to give up to all children. I wrapped it with my soul. All the children are saved. Thank you. And the other.
Thank you,
Yes.
Isaac. Thank you.
Thank you. And Happy New Year. And I hope the peace come soon.
Thank you, Isaac. That was lovely.
Yeah,
Yes, please.
thank you.
More. Let's give a round of applause to Isaac, and please move across to our next poet. Now, our next poet is Renukuntla Murali. Please, sir, a quick read from you, from your side. Please present your poem.
So, good evening, all, sir.
Yes.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Wish you Happy New Year. Will bring you prosperity. May bring you happiness. Will bring you prosperity. May bring you happiness. Happy New Year. Wish you Happy New Year. Everyone could celebrate, everyone could enjoy. Happy, happy New Year. Wish you happy New Year. Will bring you bright and prosperous life. May celebrate with the family, friends. Happy, happy New Year. Wish you happy New Year. May bring you sweet surprises, may give you happiness every day. Happy, happy New Year. Wish you happy New Year. Forget all the past bad events. Make a path in the new year. Be happy with your friends and family, colleagues. Life is like a bubble. Nobody wants to be in trouble. Happy, happy New Year. Wish you happy New Year. Pray to God for having good health. Pray to goddesses, all goddess having blessing the healthy and wealthy. Pray to God to be the peace of the world. Pray to God to fulfill the new dreams. Happy, happy New Year. Wish you happy New Year. Happy, happy New Year. Wish you happy New Year. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. That was so lovely, so energetic.
Thank you.
Wow,
One and
you
all. I
lifted
wish
the
you
spirit.
happy New Year, one and all, sir. I request to give me a single minute to sing a song which is
Not
very
at all,
close,
sir. Not at all. We are running out of time, so we just
One,
no, I
one
couldn't.
stanza, sir.
No,
One
no, no, no,
stanza.
not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank
Not
you,
at
sir.
all.
Thank you.
Please welcome Lantern and Carrier. Please give a round of applause to Lady Kuntla.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. You caught me eating. Renewal. Kindness sometimes take a hit from the cold-hearted. Just because, like a strong oak unyielding against tornadoes, it makes significant contributions to love. I carry within me a greater fire than the ones I'd see outside myself, but the spirit of a birthless presence cannot be trapped in shadows. It is all a matter of growth, of progress, renewal. Learning lessons or transformation takes time, even as night for the lonely may feel endless, until the dawn once again glistens with the illustrious sunlight. The sharp knives of regret may seem never-ending, but a soul embraced by love's light eventually sheds its cobwebs of remorse. Joy lies in our sorrows, even as the victory of progress lies in our defeats. Diversity dances in the night, even as it does in daylight. Love's mystery ultimately makes way for the butterfly, breaking free from its cocoon, even as the soil ultimately yields with the blessings of the gardener, rain and sunlight, to a bounteous harvest. This moment I see dark clouds above, but doesn't the healing rays of the sun eventually bring solace to my heart? 2023 has shown me many challenges, true. Many a wail have I heard, and an ocean of prayers have ascended into paradise. Very sad for many. Yet I remember when some threw me to hungry lions in an arena, trees in tears as I dangled, and the dogs barking beneath. Since my nights were dark for eons, why then is love still burning in my heart? Evolution is movement, progress, which alas, do not come without challenges. Love ultimately conquers, yet it creates roses woven from thorns. The way of the Christ has been shown by sacrifice, Yet it gave us the love of seers and great souls, even as man's unconquerable spirit brought us the joys of science, aviation, and technology. Everything ultimately changes, and love sometimes gives me lemons before it compensates with the succulence of mangoes. Winter can be bitterly cold, but we eventually cherish the radiance of sunflowers, the sentiments of daffodils and roses, as well as the darling buds of May. The mother in labor pushes through pain, but her joy becomes unbounded when the child emerges and cries. Summer fills my heart with solace, then fades into a fall, cascading the splendor of magenta leaves. This eventually gives way to winter's charm. I am a soul transforming impediments to find my way home. This means that my greed, ego, lust, anger, attachments, and more must be transcended. For my inner kingdom is full of light, and renewal is one of the tools of love emerging through my ignorance to assist me on this journey. I give thanks for another year in this illustrious journey. Om Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Swam. Lantern Carrier, thank you.
That was a scholarly, as always, is part of us. Rupali ma'am is standard. She'll always, we have this, close connection now that, have this, like earlier said, soulmates. Sara ma'am, Sara Didi has 4 lines. I saw a quick reading, and before that we can wind up. So Sara Didi, and
Thank you, Prasanna. I was waiting for the just a very closing lines from me. I wrote this poem long ago, but on occasion of every new eve, I just love to read it. A bright star. A bright star, its on my way, I can see, bringing lots of smiles and asking worries to flee. I am ready to welcome it and hold its hand. Rainbows and butterflies will be there on that blessed land. Truth and friendship prevail there, all I know. No agony will be there, just happiness to grow. Just waiting for its arrival, may it get us soon. Not like others who were lost in the way and left us in doom. God witnesses all and decides best for us. Not before time, we get it, no need to make a fuss. Pain gets over, but takes time to keep. Pain gets over, but takes time. Do keep in mind. Prayers and just prayer for those who are left behind. Amen. So this is the wish, a longing for a peaceful life again. Thank you.
Amen, Didi, amen, amen. So beautiful wish. With those lines, I think I could just wind up with a few more lines of mine, and otherwise it wouldn't be complete. Times later, a year passed. What's left to be recalled? What's left to be remembered? The breeze of sanity lost its clarity, whether it's moving ahead towards futurity or it's just making a step towards senility. Yes, for the blooming dales, it's a walk into kissing the joviality of juvenility. And for the maturity, it's a walk into the past to reminisce about chirpy tidbits to live in the days to come with positivity. The pages of your and the unscripted future. Nothing is designed for sure. That's it. This is really poetish. Thanks. Thank you. Happy New Year. Happy.
A very happy New Year.
Unscripted future. Yes, very.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to all.
Happy New Year to
Happy
all.
New Year,
Very
Didi.
happy New Year.
New Year, everyone.
Thank
Happy
you.
New Year.
See you in the new year, all of you.
Happy
And
New Year.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
Next
Rupali
meeting.
ma'am.
Next
Dear
meeting when?
Sweet. And
Next
thank you,
next
Dominic.
meeting when?
Yeah, ma'am.
Next meeting. Next meeting. Which date? New Year.
Ma'am, it happens every week. So you can, so I don't know, Bill, please should be sharing the link and as you.
Okay,
So
okay. You share.
I particularly want to thank all of you and our dear Langton Carrier, because the Gayatri mantra which he recited is one of our most powerful mantras that is, comes from our philosophy. I wouldn't say religion, from the Hindu philosophy. And I also want to share that the last couple of years, I bring in the new year holding hands with my family and with their friends. And when just before midnight, we start reciting the Gayatri mantra and move into the new year. And then after that, you can, do whatever you want. You can scream and howl and whatever you want to do. But that perfect moment, that meditative moment when the year passes from one year to another, I think
Very
should be
good.
done in prayer, should be done with
Correct.
prayer.
Correct.
And yes, so I'm very, very happy to that Lantern Carrier, so far away from India, you are reciting one of our deepest, most powerful mantras. We're
Yes.
very, very grateful to you.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
See you in the
Welcome
new
to
year.
24. Welcome to 2024.
Yes.
Bye.
Happy New
Sweet,
Year.
your
Happy
news
New
from the
Year. Happy
beginning,
New
and
Year.